Welcome back to the Valor Knight. Today we're going to be finishing up the Voice of Isengard Deluxe expansion by playing into Fangorn. You've captured the Orc Captain Mugash in the mountains above Isengard, but as you make your way down Methedras, your captive escapes and flees east into Fangorn. At the edge of Fangorn to the staging area and attach Mugash to the location, shuffle the encounter deck, and reveal X encounter cards where X is the number of players in the game minus 1. Well, that would be none. So we will, Mugash guarded, exhaust a hero to claim this objective when it's free of encounters, and after attached hero takes any damage, we return him to the top of the encounter deck. The edge of Fangorn, to travel there we have to search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Huron enemy, and add it to the staging area. Well, we will do that. We will give the encounter deck a good shuffle, and you can shuffle my deck. And then we flip over. You pursue Mugash into the ancient forest to find that the trees themselves seem to be attacking him. Without thinking, you hack at the tree branches to rescue your captive. That is when you first sense your own peril. Time 4. And after the last time counter is removed, we have to shuffle Mugash into the encounter deck and advance stage 3. That's what we absolutely don't want to have happen. The players can't advance to stage 2 unless Mugash is attached to a hero. Speaking of heroes, it seems that Grima, as he was bringing Mugash down, ran into Boromir and Aragorn, and they're going to be our ones who are heading into Fangorn. So this is a Gondor Swarm deck that was used by the Chad in his playthrough of this quest, and I just kind of liked how it worked, so I think I'm going to run it as well. We will go ahead into the first round. So I've got a lot of things that I can do. We got a couple of trackers, we got the Guard in the Citadel, we have a Warden of Healing. I think I'm going to start by playing a Warden of Healing. Then I'm going to use Grima's ability to pull in the Errand Rider for 1. Oh, sorry, I don't reduce my threat, I raise it. Then I can exhaust him to move a resource, so we're going to move a resource. And then that'll allow us to play 3 for Guard of the Citadel and Squire of the Citadel. So already have 4 Gondar allies out on the board. Alright, and then we will quest. Sending just 4 on the quest. The card we get is, when revealed, either remove a time counter or return the active location to the staging area. With the either or option, we can actually pick. So I will return the active location in the staging area. There is no active location, so I don't have to. I think that's how the rule works. The other one would say if the word either wasn't there and it said remove 1 time counter for the quest or return the active location, that doesn't give me a choice. This does give me a choice, I think, because of the wording. I think that's how it works. So that basically whiffs. We make 4 progress, which is great, and then we will travel here. We have to add a Huron enemy. So let us add this one. Shuffle that up. Alright. So we add that to the staging area. Now it's combat. He engages me, but notice that he has the hinder keyword. What hinder means is that he does not attack. Instead, he removes a progress. So take a progress away from the quest. And then at the beginning of the resource phase, we're going to have to raise my threat by 2, but that's why we brought Aragorn, so that we don't have to worry about the 2 terribly much. So let us go on into the next phase. We will raise my threat by 2, and attach to Aragorn, the sword that was broken. This is the card. So we're going to exhaust the Errand Rider to move a resource. Then we're going to use Grima's ability to pay for the sword that was broken. Every character I control gets +1 will. So that's pretty great. And you know what? Let's spend 2, pull in the Athelian tracker as well. So he'll be questing for 1. So for questing, we're going to try to send quite a bit. Send 11, actually. Card we get is each Huron enemy engaged with player makes an immediate attack. Okay, this is why I kept the bounty up. So attacking for 4, going to defend for 1. Shadow card is attacking and makes an additional attack after this one. That is pretty terrible. He gets discarded. We had a resource. Attacking for 4, defending for 2. Shadow card is nothing. 2 damage there. And we'll discard those shadow cards. Wow, that kind of stunned. Anyways, we still make 11 progress. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we can't advance until we control Mugash. So we're going to move this to the victory display. Mugash is now free of encounters, but I'd have to exhaust a hero to grab him. And we'll move on to the next round. Raise my threat by 2 because of this enemy. And we have to exhaust a hero. Just take that as an action. So we'll exhaust Grima to capture Mugash, and then we can advance. When revealed, each player searches for a Huron enemy. That is alright. We're going to grab... Don't want that one. Let's grab this one again, because I have Aragorn, will be okay. Timed 4. After the last time counter is removed from the stage, shuffle him into the encounter deck base to stage 3A. We can't defeat this stage unless Mugash is attached to a hero, which he is. And if players defeat this stage, they win the game. So that's what we're hoping for. We're going to spend 1 to pull in Squire of the Citadel, in case one of these guys attacks me. Then let's raise my threat by 1, spend 1 for Master of the Forge, and try to find Visionary Leadership. That's what I wanted. Alright, and then it is time to quest. So we're going to send all that we really can. The card we get is the Angry Huron. At the beginning of the resource phase he attacks, so we make 8 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is going to engage, and no attacks are made, so we move on into the refresh phase. So, raise my threat by 1. I'm going to use Aragorn's ability to drop my threat back down to 32. Then it's going to get raised by 1, 2, 3, 4. And this guy is going to make his attack. We're going to defend. Shadow card is attacking him and makes an additional attack. We're going to defend with the Ehrenrider. Both of these characters die, and I do get a resource for that though. So here we go into this turn. We're going to spend 2 for Visionary Leadership. Each Gondor character gets +1, so that is going to help us hopefully quest through. There's a lot to keep up with in this quest. He's a Rohan character. Then we're going to not be able to play that. We're going to instead play another tracker, and we're just going to try to quest out here. So everybody's going to go on the quest, and we're going to try to clear, making 16. 16, either remove a time counter, that's fine. Make 16 progress, and that is more than enough. I totally didn't count that at all, but it's more than enough to defeat this stage and win the game in just 8 minutes. So the Gondor Swarm deck worked really, really well. We had our threat raised a bunch, but it was okay because of Aragorn. So this quest really, because of the hinder, because they don't attack, is quite easy. It'd be interesting to try to play this quest and see if you could kill some of these Hurons in the combat phase. I don't know what deck you could use to be able to dish out that much damage, but we were okay. And next we will continue, after the Voice of Isengard, we will move into the Ringmaker cycle.